you have to figure out how you can get the person to view you or perceive you as an authority. And you can do this in a few different ways. If you are new, but you haven't got the results at the moment, what is the reason you got into this industry? So, for instance, before I actually started officially doing behavioral science, right, I'd worked in marketing for 10 years or something ridiculous. And I'd been putting these different behavioral science and principles and bits of persuasion into different businesses for that amount of time. And I've been consulting for big brands on various different marketing practices. Now, I hadn't specifically been focusing on the behavioral science and the persuasion, but an ethical way that I could package that up is I've got 10 years of experience in marketing and applying these principles to different businesses with amazing results. And I would talk about the results, right? So specifically, when I started my business in behavioral science, I could take from my previous experience, package it up in a way which would make people be like, oh, actually, this guy does know what he's talking about, because that's all I'm trying to get across, right? And I do know what I'm talking about, but the challenge is, how do I package that? So look at previous experience. Have you worked in a field for maybe 10 years? Have you got given any awards in any other work which you can translate over to that? Have you worked for some sort of brand, or are your clients well connected with bigger brands? Have you got clients that are featured in like Forbes or something like this? You could do something called borrow authority. And borrow authority is where you use the authority of someone else to help manage that uncertainty. So for instance, a new lipstick may get Kim Kardashian to feature on the picture of the lipstick, and they'll pay her like friggin' 50 million for it or something ridiculous like that. But really, they are just trying to get an influencer who is known for their beauty, authority in that realm, to be the authority for them, right? So they are borrowing that person's authority.